The Framingham History Center recently invited the community to see their updated and expanded Civil War exhibit. The ribbon cutting was also a celebration of their new app for phones and handheld devices. Held at Framingham Civil War Monument, the Edgell Memorial Library, attendees were welcomed by reenactors of the Civil War period, including an honor and color guard, ladies in period dress, along with the Shades of Grey Civil War era camp band. The exhibit acknowledges the sacrifices made by the community and also gives special recognition to Framingham's own General George Gordon, who lived most of his life around the Center Common. The first piece of the Framingham History Center app is a self-guided walking tour called In the Footsteps of a Civil War Hero, taking you to important places in the life of General Gordon. Town historian Fred Wallace and Selectman Charlie Sisitsky helped cut the ribbon, welcoming visitors to enjoy this remembrance of all Framingham gave in the Civil War effort.
The app is actually a Framingham History Center app, so it's really here to help people engage with the History Center in general, and we've started with the Civil War history in Framingham. We put a walking tour, a self-guided walking tour in there called In the Footsteps of a Civil War Hero, which is all about General Gordon and his life in Framingham.
Annie Murphy, our director, wanted to be sure that we made it into an app, so that's been in the works for a while. We just needed grants to be able to complete it, and so we did that, and we thought that today would be a perfect day to debut the app, the same day that we did our grand opening of the Civil War exhibit.
So what we had in the back before, it was bits and pieces that were taken from the temporary exhibit that we did back in 2011 that were put back there to create with the intention of a permanent installation, but it was never really pulled together as a permanent installation. So basically what I've done is I've completely redesigned the exhibit. We've added some sections to make it a little more complete. We've added new material, we've added new artifacts to really make it a cohesive permanent exhibit.
Framingham would like to be known as the Civil War area. We sent so many men to the war, and we have such a rich history. We had 3 sanitary commissions in Framingham. Women gathered items and sent them to the men that made their lives very different. So we want to promote that and make sure that people understand how important Framingham people were to the war.
I like the flag. The flag in the back, the 13th Massachusetts Regimental flag. I just think it's very powerful when you walk in and you see it. It looks so grand. And then we have the GAR Post 163, the big group photo of the veterans right above it. And I just feel like it has this incredible impact. And it really evokes feelings, I think. And it certainly sort of evokes feelings in me. So I really like that.
Do you have any words to the people of Framingham why they should come see this exhibit?
Keep the memory of the men alive that fought in the Civil War, and also the ladies who kept the war effort and sending all the care packages to their men in the war and their children and husbands and sons. Just keep the memory alive. That's why we do this. I mean, we do it to enjoy ourselves, but we do it for a bigger purpose of remembering those who fought to keep our country free and united. Fire!